What's going on, Sports Nation? I'm your host, Kenneth Tiberius Clark, and I want to welcome you guys to another fun episode of the Sports Clusive podcast. Now, topic for today, sports in India. I told you guys that we were going to push the bar and we were going to venture and travel and explore sports in other cultures, right? And I'm a man of my word. So I went ahead and I got in touch with my guy, Arif Khan, sports enthusiast, sports promoter. He has two leagues of his own, both a cricket and a boxing league. And he's going to come on and chit chat with us and talk to us about some of the things they're doing over there in East Asia. So let me go ahead and get my guy on the call. Arif, brother, what's going on?
Hey, Kenneth, how are you? I'm doing good. How are you, man? Good to see you.
It's good to see you too, man. Like I said, I think the last time I talked to Arif was Clubhouse 2021.
Yeah, exactly.
And, yes. Yeah, man. So what's going? I know it's been a busy day. So what time is it in India right now?
Right now it's 11:30 p.m.
Oh man, so you didn't work the full day. Dang, man! Look, you guys see the sacrifices he's making to come on here and talk to us.
No, it's a pleasure. It's an absolute pleasure to be on Kenneth's show, like on Kenneth's podcast, and we'll have some good talks about sports industry. Let's see, yeah.
No, most definitely. So okay, so let's give these people what they're paying for. So you have two sports leagues, all right? Punch boxing, Apes cricket, right? And we're gonna get to that, but I want to know about, like, how did Arif get into sports? Like, what is your sports background? Did you play anything? Like, talk to me about that.
Yeah. So during my school time, in my college and school time, I used to be a dancer. I used to be a sports person. I always used to be on the field rather than in my class. So I used to play this. I'm a taekwondo gold medalist, but in district only. And I used to play cricket a lot. I love sports. So after my graduation, I got into with my brother in media industry in Bollywood. We were doing some movie business and all, and joined my family business. But somehow I got in touch with IPL, Indian Premier League. You must have heard about it. It's one of the biggest league of cricket in the world, Indian Premier League. So I got in touch with the Indian Premier League, and I saw I love this sports culture. I love these sports person. They're always high. They're always good, motivated, and everything. So I thought, like, why not? Let's do something with sports. So I started with getting a license for the Haryana Boxing League. Haryana is a state in India which produces the maximum boxers from India. It's a powerhouse of boxers and wrestlers and kabaddi from India. So I got an association with the Haryana State Boxing Association to start Haryana Boxing League in 2013. And we worked really hard, and that project took my 6 years, but it couldn't take off. But then in 2018 I started the Punch Boxing. It's a professional boxing series where we are promoting professional boxing in India, and professional boxing is very new for Indian audience. We have world champions in amateur boxing, but professional boxing is very new. Like, it came in 2018. The first time professional boxing enters in India was in 2018 only. We are the one who started organizing fight nights, professional fight nights.
You guys?
Yeah, exactly. So we started first professional fight night in India, and then I have done the punch boxing shows all over India, in Mumbai, Dehradun, Goa, Delhi, Greater Noida, Jaipur. These are all one of the best cities of India. So we have done shows all over India. And then and we have also hosted WBC Asia title 2 times in welterweight category and in cruiserweight category. And we are coming up with our next show, 9th edition of the Punch Boxing, 25th March in Gurgaon, in Haryana. And in 2019, I got associated with the Public Sector Sports Promotion Board. It's a It's a group of government companies of India, like Reserve Bank of India, Coal India, Airport
Mm-hmm.
Authority of India, Food Corporation of India. These kind of government companies, so all the athletes, good athletes from India, either cricketer, footballer, anyone, they are employed on a sponsorship basis to these companies, government companies. So we got in touch with their sports promotion board, and we proposed them to get a license for this AIPS Cricket League. The full form is All India Public Sector Cricket League, and we got a license for All India Public Sector Cricket League for like 10 years, and now we are promoting Cricket League on a larger scale. And our AIPS Cricket League's next season is also coming from 13 to 17 March in Ranchi.
Let me ask you this. Okay, so punch boxing is your second boxing league. Your second boxing
Yeah,
league that you
the
started,
first league
right? So
took off. Yeah,
yeah, so but it's cool because you learned and you're doing it better
yeah,
this time.
yes.
And apes, based off of what you're saying, it's your first time ever venturing into cricket and
Yes,
owning a
yes,
league.
yes.
Wow. Okay. So I guess I have to ask this on a larger scale. What are the popular sports in India? Because you're saying I would have thought that boxing would have been more prevalent there in the past, but you're saying it's new. So what were prior to boxing getting there? What were the popular sports in
Cricket,
India? Was it
cricket is a religion in India. Cricket,
just cricket?
yes, cricket is big. Like it's equal. You can say the IPL, Indian Premier League, is equal value to English Premier League. The
Mm-hmm.
valuation of the
Okay.
league, it's very rich. Like, and it's very big. And soccer
Football?
is getting bigger. Like it's growing. Soccer is also because see in soccer we don't have world champions with us. Our player is
Oh,
still growing, so we already watch like Indian audience, they already watch these Ronaldo and Messi on television,
right.
so
Okay.
we want that, we already see that kind of a talent, so Indian footballer are growing right now. But in boxing, in amateur boxing, we have world champions with us. Recently, one Indian girl, she won silver medal in Olympics, Lunavlina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got Vijender Singh from India who won bronze medal in Olympics. We got Mary Kom. She's a five-time world champion from India. We got Nikhil Zareen.
Mm-hmm.
She's recently she became world champion. We got Amit Pangal. He's also a world champion. And recently, very young boy became world youth champion from India, from Haryana only. So, but professional boxing is quite new. Amateur boxing is good. So, I wanted to turn the table to the professional. So our boxer will start making money, and we'll also start from making money, something like that.
So are you guys having, obviously you mentioned those names who competed at the Olympic level and amateur. Are you guys, if you want to name them, is there anybody that you feel like could like some guys rising up in the professional ranking, guys or girls, that could come to America right now or can compete with these more bigger name, more well-known professional
Yeah,
fighters?
there is this young guy, Vanshach, and he just 1 month back he became world youth champion, gold medalist in the world.
Okay.
So I think he wants to turn professional very soon.
Hmm.
So he's a very prominent, promising guy. Maybe he can turn the table for the professional boxing. There's another guy,
Hmm.
Harsh Gill, who's our signed boxer as well. He's five-time national gold medalist, and he has won
Hmm.
bronze medal for India in some international competition. So he's just 21-year old. Vanshas is, I think, 15 or 16. I think these guys are quite prominent, like promising for the future. For the next 2 3 years, we might bring US coach to India to train these guys, or we'll get these guys to US to get trained with good sparring partners and good coaches
Hmm.
for like 6 months or 1 year. I think then it will be very good for our boxers.
The Sports Exclusive podcast, we are experiencing the renaissance of boxing in India. That's that's cool. I'm honored. So okay, let's dial back and let's look at things this way. First, let's get to cricket, right? Because that's a sport that we watch boxing every day. Cricket is a sport that we're not very familiar with. All right, so talk to us a little bit more about the Apes Cricket League And what are some of the plans for that moving forward?
So cricket is like the biggest thing in India right now. Like
Mm-hmm.
we are one. I think we are the largest population in the world now. We are ahead of China now. And
Really?
yeah, just recently, few days back, we crossed China in the highest population. And trust me, 80% of, like, I think we are 150 billion, 1.5 billion now, Indian. So trust me, 90% of the audience in India, they watch cricket. 90%. They watch cricket.
In
Yeah.
in China?
In India, in India.
Oh, in India.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are the highest population in the world now. So 90% of Indian population watch cricket. They know rules and regulation of the cricket. Like, okay, this is this ball, this is ball. So cricket is like I'll tell you something about the cricket as well to make
Break it down.
things little familiar. So cricket is a game between two teams. Every team have 11 players. So in the past, we one cricket match used to be 6 day long. We used to call it test match. It's a 6 day long cricket match. Every day, the player will play for 8 hours, and then the match continue next day. Then the match continue next day. Then the next day. Then it became like uh, for 5 days. Now, then after that, we have 1 day cricket match and a 5 day cricket match. 1 day cricket match used to have 50 overs, like 100 overs in a day. One over consists of 6 balls. 6 balls in 1 over. And we,
So these are rounds.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
6 ball, 6 deliveries. Like
Mhm.
in baseball, is the delivery. So 6 delivery equals to 1 over, and we used to have 100 over matches in India. So
Ooh.
that's the reason. Like international audience, like US, UK, they like shorter games, like quick results and everything. Cricket was quite big, quite like 10 hours game, 10 hour game or 12 hour game. It was like that. But now cricket is for 2020, T20. Now we call it T20. So 20 overs match now. From 100 overs, we came to 20 overs. Since we came to 20 overs, the popularity of cricket has risen around the world like anything. Now US is playing cricket. Now UAE is playing cricket. UAE, everybody is playing Afghanistan. Like before, there were like around 10 to 12 teams only. Australia,
Mhm.
England, West Indies, South Africa, Sri Lanka, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Kenya, like this. Now there are
Mhm.
like around 25 to 30 countries that are playing serious cricket.
Has it grown in Europe as well, or?
Europe have its own cricket league, Euro T20. Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. They're not better than India yet. No. 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 Not at all. Huh.
Even US is coming up with their cricket league now. Dubai has their own cricket league. India has their own cricket. India has multiple cricket leagues. IPL is there. Karnataka
Mhm.
Premier League is there. Tamil Nadu Premier League is there. Now Legends League is there. Our AIPS
Mhm.
cricket league is there. So there are so many cricket leagues. Now, since we are doing 2020 right now Abu Dhabi has started 10 overs league. 10 overs. So the game is becoming shorter and shorter and shorter.
I was gonna say shorter's good. Shorter's good because it's more. Everybody doesn't have a long attention span.
Exactly. Everybody can watch
Right.
a
Right.
quick game while going on a route somewhere, and they don't have to keep an eye on a game for a longer hours. So now all these other countries, they're building their teams and everything, and India is going here and there to play. So now cricket is going worldwide.
Wow. So just to draw a connection, what would you compare cricket to if you were to compare it to another sport? Like, what would you say it's similar to? Is it similar to soccer, football? Does it have similarities to maybe basketball? Like,
In
what would you say some of the
popularity or
similarities?
technically,
Let's just say technically. Let's go
yeah.
position by position by position.
In technically, it's very similar to baseball.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's in cricket we have a bat. In baseball we have a bat. Cricket we have a ball. In baseball we have a ball. In cricket you have a six. In baseball you have a home run. So it's very similar to cricket. It's same ground field.
Pitch and obviously there's a pitcher too, right? So what are like let's break down the rules.
And
Like
Indian
what are
Cricket Board is the richest cricket board in the world. Like Indian
mm-hmm.
BCCI is the richest cricket board in the world. We got the top cricketers in the world, India. So cricket is very, very big in India. Very big. It's a religion, I can say that.
Yeah, it's a religion. I experienced a little bit of cricket,
Okay.
just a little, just a handful, because I was in the military, and then we had stopped in. I want to say we were in uh, Kuala Lumpur or
In
Singapore,
Singapore,
somewhere
yeah.
up in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we went on a little tour, and then they were showing us some of the guys were playing cricket. So that's the most experience I had with it. But I see it is a very, very humongous sport
Yes.
over there. All right, so where exactly did it originate? Like, what part of India?
No. So cricket originated in England in 1799. So England was the country who
Really?
introduced cricket to the world. Yes. And
Oh, I didn't know that.
cricket, England people used to call it a gentleman game, cricket. But then
Wow.
India took over, like Indian guys, they're like, we built a fan following for cricket like anything. We got the most of the legends, most of the world records are in name of Indian cricketers now. Most of the centuries, highest wicket takers, fastest centuries, all these records are in Indian players' name. So it's like that.
So then is England even good anymore? Do they even play cricket like that anymore? Or has the sport gotten away from them?
No, they're good. Like there are few countries in the world: England, South Africa, India, Pakistan, West Indies. Uh, these countries are amazingly good. Like they're the best in cricket.
So, what would you say is? Well, it sounds to me you're telling me all these different. I didn't know they played it in Kenya. I didn't know they played it in the West Indies. But what would you say needs to happen for cricket to continue to grow? Because it sounds like it's growing, but what for it to really explode and go fully worldwide? Maybe when it becomes a lot more normal here in America. What do you think needs to happen just for that growth to happen?
See, everybody needs to understand the rules and regulation of the game. That's it. And US already started their own cricket league. They are already working on their own cricket league. US. So the more the local school clubs will start introducing cricket with the young guys, I think they'll understand the rules and regulation. Okay, this is bowling, this is white ball, this is out, this is not out, this is LBW. Once that happens, it needs to educate the audience. Once that happens, I think cricket is one of the biggest game in the world. Will become one of the biggest game in the world. Yeah, like soccer,
Exactly.
boxing, cricket will be the third, and I think still cricket is third biggest game in the world, maybe in revenue wise. I'm talking on the commercial level.
So you guys don't play, just so I'm clear, you guys in India, you guys don't play like American basketball. You guys don't, you guys, I mean, I guess it would be no point for you guys
No,
to
no,
play baseball.
we do play. We do play. Like in India, all the sports are there. Like all sports are there.
Mm-hmm.
Hockey is there, basketball is there, rugby is there, but it's
Mm-hmm.
not that popular like cricket and other
It's like
sports.
more small.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like cricket in US. So they're like that in India. It's like that.
Oh, okay, that makes sense, right? So you have sports that are so they're growing little by little. So maybe in the future,
exactly.
but right now you would say it's cricket, and then it sounds like boxing is growing and ascending very fast in India.
Yeah,
Like, are you starting to are you starting to see more young kids become more interested in boxing?
Yeah, boxing is huge. Like we got Commonwealth gold medalist, we got Olympic medalist, we got Asian medalist, we got world champions in India. Boxing that wise big. Like what I'm doing, I'm creating an audience for professional boxing. That's why I'm doing professional boxing shows. I right now only like two tier cities, like the you can say the remote village areas. They understand boxing and they are following boxing. But what I'm doing, I'm showcasing this boxing to the businessmen, to the good crowd, to educated people. Like, okay, this is boxing, this is entertainment. US doing boxing, they are fighters earning this much. Floyd Mayweather making this much money. Why not our boxer? We can bring them this. So I'm doing that work in India, like to start professional boxing in India, and yeah, I'm getting very good response from India. Even lots of Terence Crawford is a very good friend of mine, American boxer, the world champion. He's a very good friend of mine.
Wow. So if I were to tell the fans, so if the fans wanted to support both of your leagues, Punch Boxing, Apes, how could they support it? How could we tune in? How could we get a chance
I will
to
request all the fans of your fans, skinhead fans, that please subscribe to our YouTube channel, the Punch Boxing YouTube channel, the Punch Boxing Instagram, AIPS
Mhm.
Instagram, and Sports Oodles YouTube channel. So we'll be live streaming our AIPS Cricket League on Sports Oodles YouTube channel. And please follow the Punch Boxing on Instagram and on YouTube. That will be a great help.
No, most definitely. I'm gonna definitely tune in because I'm up at ungodly hours for America. So I'm up at 2, 3 in the morning. So I'm like, you know what, man? Let me go ahead and tune in. So okay, so when does the season start? When does the Apes season start?
It's happening from 13th to 17th March. And the
Okay.
Punch Boxing is happening on 25th March in India. You should watch. Like we might getting some fighters from US as well.
Oh, coming to fight in.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
this is
that's the plan,
nice.
like, to bring Indian fighters to US and to bring US fighters to India. That's the plan, to bring exposure to our Indian fighters.
And I think that's good because that's how, like, one, you learn and you get better, but to me it's something even within America. Like, boxing is different in different areas. Like, I met a guy, he's from New York, and he said boxing, he went to spar in Philadelphia, and he said that was different. He said they're real rugged and real rough, and everybody there, like, Javante Tank Davis right now, Philly guy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, so it's little things like that.
For me, like it's like creating a dream inside a boxer's head. Like, oh, he's from US.
Mhm.
Oh, that's his lifestyle. He's making this much money. Oh yeah, this is good, man. So bring that dream inside young boxers in India will make them work harder and to introduce themselves in professional boxing. I think
Mhm.
once we have the dream in young boxers in India, that's what we want to do actually.
That's good. And I think it's going to be big for those guys because they don't have to look at, even though we have some pretty good boxers. They don't have to look at these guys and say, "Oh, we can't beat them or we can't compete on that level." You want to know that you can fight with the best of the best,
Yeah,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
See,
So that's big.
it's a time period. It's all about training. It's all about how prepared
Mhm.
you are. Like any boxer, if they are not prepared, we can't put them in a ring against American boxers. Who are
Mhm.
then they cannot stand for even 30 seconds. But it's a preparation, the training session, the training sparring session with the toughest guys and the mindset. Then only they will have this confidence and we can put them against American guy. But it will take time. It will take time.
And I think what we're seeing in sports period is you get, as especially as a country, and as a culture and a nation, you get what you put in. I just watched the World Cup, and I think we can go ahead and say we're seeing Morocco beat big teams.
Saudi,
We
Saudi,
yeah, we're seeing Korea. We're seeing these countries that aren't normally known for being successful in soccer, and
exactly.
they were beating big name teams. So, there's no one to say that India can't. We turn around 10 years from now, and India is a boxing powerhouse, and we're like, man, dude, if you want to really go
And
get some experience, go box in India. So,
hopefully the
no, most
boxing will
definitely.
be responsible for that.
I'm positive of it. I'm just happy that we're a part of the journey.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, totally.
Most definitely. But I know it's late over there. I just wanted to take a few minutes of your time. I appreciate you for coming on, talking to the fans, talking to us a little bit about what's going on sports wise in India. And I mean, hey guys, subscribe to both the Punch Boxing and Apes Cricket League YouTube. He said it streams live. So it looks like Apes is coming up soon. So I'll definitely be tuning into that at 3-4 o'clock in the morning. I might tune in at work and stream it live. So you guys support Arif. And do you have a social media that people can contact you on?
Yeah, I have Arif, Arif.Khan, KHAN 7700.
Okay. Most definitely. I already know. I follow him, so I already know. So, but you guys definitely tap in with him. Support the renaissance of what's going over there in India with boxing, and let's continue to feed this cricket beast that's growing around the world and even in America right now. So, that being said, Arif, I
should
thank
come
you
for
so.
our next boxing show to India.
Look, don't tease me with a good time. I'll travel over there.
Huh?
I'll come.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 9. So what is the time difference? 9 hours?
Yeah. It's 12 a.m.
Okay,
right
9.
now.
It's what?
12 a.m.
12 a.m.
in India.
12 a.m. Okay. I mean, hey man, just keep me updated on the schedule. I'll come.
Yes,
Look, I've traveled, and I'm already well versed, and like I said, I was a military guy, so
yeah.
I'm not foreign to international travel. So yeah, let's set it up. Let me know what upcoming events you got coming up, and I'll come and support.
Done.
The Sports Exclusive Podcast. Most definitely.
Done.
All right, brother.
It's an honor to be on your show, on your podcast, and glad to be connect with your fans, and hope to see you all guys at the Punch Boxing, and I hope to see Kenneth in India very soon.
Most definitely. It's an honor to have you on, and yes, we will be seeing each other very soon. See, you guys, you see what happens when we talk to our brothers and sisters from across the seas. So, all right, Arif, I will talk to you soon, brother. And once again, thanks for coming on and blessing the fans.
Done, brother. Cheers. See you.
Cheers.
Take care.
Peace.
Bye.